All right, welcome everyone here to the ARCS Volusia 100. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties on my end, but C main just ended, so y'all are here for the main action tonight here at Volusia Speedway. As we got one car on the wall here. Got 13 cars here tonight, and it is nighttime now. Got looks like maybe a 5-minute warm up, so hopefully we can kind of catch our breath here a little bit. Y'all let me know how the audio sounds. Really excited for tonight's race. First race of the season here for ARCS. Second season that these cars have been out here on track. So it should be a great race. Again, for the rest of the year, we'll make sure y'all get to see the heats as well as the C main or last chance qualifier, depending on how many people show up for the race. But we have a 4-minute warm up. You see the drivers out there packing the track. We used to do this last year when we ran these cars on dirt. You can go up there on the outside line, pack that track in, kind of see the tire marks there. It actually really does work with these cars. We were surprised how it moves the cushion up on these turns here, not just at Volusia but at all dirt tracks. So again, thank you all for being patient tonight, working out some kinks on my end, learning this new software, and it's just really cool. A lot of awesome things here, so I'm excited to be a part of it. We are live on YouTube with ABN Studios. This is a lot of fun. I'm excited, a little nervous, but we're gonna have a great race tonight. Can't wait for some dirt track racing. We'll have everything set up next week, so I can also my cameras were not working, so that was an issue as well. But so you'll get to see all these cars race around this dirt track for the first race of the season here for ARCS. I am super excited. All these drivers I know are excited to get underway here. Got a championship ready to be won here. About 2.5 minutes, a little over 2.5 minutes left here in warm up. As you see some of these drivers letting the car go here. A lot of people still trying to pack the track there on the outside. You can see that cushion moving up on both turns there on the high side. And this is a really fun track. Obviously, I love dirt track racing, so this is a lot of fun to be a part of. And hopefully we'll have a great season. We got, I believe we have 14 races this year. We'll be able to show you all the points as we go on throughout the year. Obviously right now everyone at 0 points, so a lot of points there to be made up, and this is going to be a great race as everybody getting out there kind of knocking the dirt off the track, warming up that outside, getting that cushion pushed up, getting the inside worked in. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds till we grid. But do appreciate all of y'all tuning in here tonight for the ARCS Volusia 100. And we are on ABN Esports tonight, live on YouTube. Y'all have seen some other ARCS events live here on YouTube, most notably A Squared on Sunday nights. So this is a just under half-mile dirt oval. It's a great racetrack, great facility, and I'm excited to see some racing here tonight. Like I said, only 13 cars, but that's okay. These dirt track races, you don't have to have a whole lot of cars to have a whole lot of action. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully y'all are as well. I think one of the strongest, probably the couple two that I'm looking at right now is obviously my cousin Cody Pannell. Joshua Gaiman, I think he'll be fast, and a couple of new people that I've not seen in ARCS. So it'll be interesting to watch those drivers as well. Also have Carmen Sienna racing tonight, so we'll have to see how she does. Currently 7th in this warm-up, but 3 seconds remaining in the warm-up, and we'll get ready to grid up here. And here they go. We have 50 laps here tonight at Volusia. Cody Pannell is going to start on pole. Let's see if we can get this starting grid to work. So Cody Pannell on pole, Connor Knowlton starting in second. John Smeal will be starting in third, Josh Gaiman in fourth. Logan Monteith in row 3, outside Brandon Fetterplace. Row 4 is going to be David Smeal Jr. and Dale Markowski. Row 5 is Jeremy Brialt and Jimmy Barr. Row 6 is Tyler Detalente and Matthew Kent. And row 7 will be Carmen Sienna starting in that 13th position. So again, live here at Volusia Speedway Park, a 0.42 mile dirt oval. And this is your top 5 as we start. Cody Pannell on pole, Connor Knowlton second, John Smeal third, Joshua Gaiman fourth, and Monteith in fifth in that number 99 machine. Lights on the pace truck are off. We're getting ready to go green flag racing here at Volusia. We'll see what happens here with these SRX cars in the ARX series. How fitting. A lot of really good looking paint schemes. Brandon Fetterplace in that Ghost Energy number 34. Pace truck is off. We're coming to the green flag. The green is flying here at Volusia. Lap 2 of 50 here. Connor Knowlton goes to the outside of Joshua Gaiman. Gaiman's going to send it to the inside here. He's going to pull a little slide job. Joshua Gaiman goes to the top of the board. This was a little bit of contact between... Oh, no! There's Cody Pannell into it. Joshua Gaiman also involved. No caution. Nope, there is the caution. There is the caution. After 3 laps, we have our first caution here of the night. Joshua Gaiman involved. Brandon Fetterplace. Looked like he may have got a piece of that as well. So after 3 laps, we have our first caution of the night here. The 99 of Monteith in the number 1 position. Connor Knowlton in second. John Smeal in third. David Smeal in fourth. They have a two-car Smeal tandem up there in third and fourth. Barr in fifth, Cody Pannell back to sixth, Dale Markowski in seventh, Carmen Sienna in eighth, Jeremy Brialt in ninth, and the 29 of Ditalante in 10th. I have to contact some of these people and make sure I'm saying their name right. But pace truck's still out here. 50 laps goes pretty quick here at a short track, especially when caution laps do count. So got to keep an eye on that. This will be a pretty quick race, especially if we have a couple more cautions. But just excited to be live here on ABN Studios on YouTube. Everything kind of happened fast tonight, so I'm still learning. But next week we'll have it dialed in for y'all. Pace truck's coming off. We're going green one more time. Green flag flies. Lap 7 of 50 here at Volusia. Monteith gets out to a good lead over Connor Knowlton. John Smeal in third. A lot of bumping back there in the back. 28 of Cody Pannell using that outside line, doing everything he can to make the moves on the outside. He's right there with David Smeal, who is battling John Smeal in the 13. Cody's going to make that pass on the 02 of Barr. John Smeal now secures third place. Cody Pannell battling David Smeal for that 4th position right now. Oh, contact there. That's in the wall. Oh, the 02's in it. That's probably going to be a caution. There it is. Caution on the racetrack. Lap 10 of 50. So about 1/5 of the way done here tonight at Volusia. David Smeal involved in that now, back in 12th. Brandon Fetterplace in 13th, kind of just buying his time, waiting for some of the wrecks to happen, and maybe he will avoid them. So after 11 laps, these drivers obviously, tires are important, but a 50-lap race, kind of have to save your tires. But if you do have a lot of cautions, that tire wear kind of goes out the window. So really looking, Joshua Gaiman back up to 6th after his early incident there on that first caution. I know he's fast. I know he's got a lot of speed. He's going to be competing in this thing before it's all over with. Carmen Sienna doing a great job right now in 7th place. Dale Markowski in 9th. Matthew Kent up to 10th, rounding out the top 10. So yellow flag number 2 of the night here at Volusia. Getting close to that quarter way. Lap 25 will be about 1/4 of the way done. The pace truck's lights are off. Pace truck's going to come down pit road here. We're going green flag racing once again. Monteith gets a great restart. Connor Knowlton kind of gets caught sleeping on the outside. John Smeal now battling Cody Pannell for that 3rd place spot. Coming off of turn 2 on the backstretch. Now Smeal under fire from Joshua Gaiman in that white car with no numbers on the side. Cody Pannell going to the outside of John Smeal, battling for that 3rd place. And Cody almost cleared him. He's going to door him. Smeal saves it. Good save by Smeal. Gaiman gets into Jeremy just a little bit. Cody's doing everything he can to get by John Smeal right now, just not enough in the tank. There's one slow on the bottom. Not sure who that is. Matthew Kent. Looks like he might be broke down there on the bottom. Cody's still trying to get around John Smeal on the outside, but just can't quite make it happen. And Smeal can't clear Cody either, as they're all three sideways coming off of turn 2. Cody might get him here. Smeal's not giving up. Still on the inside. Gaiman and Jeremy Briault behind them, kind of waiting for something to happen, as it looks like Cody finally will clear John Smeal, but just not enough to pass him all the way, as now Cody will make it around John Smeal, and Cody blinks a little bit. That's never what you want to see when you're battling. But right now, Monteith, still your race leader. Connor Knowlton 0.8 of a second back, and Cody Pannell, John Smeal running 3rd and 4th. This is the best battle on the track right now. Matthew Kent, unfortunately, now 2 laps down. Cody and John Smeal still battling really, really hard here for that 3rd position. Still got to be careful of these tires. 50 laps around a dirt track is a lot of time for these tires, and they will wear out. So got to keep an eye on that from all these drivers out here. John Smeal sends it in front of Gaiman, not going to clear him. Gaiman's going to have the run on the outside. These laps go fast here at Volusia, especially with these high horsepower SRX cars. One of the coolest cars that iRacing has added is Smeal and Gaiman make contact. Jeremy Briault right behind them, trying to capitalize. Cody has pretty much pulled away from those two, but the top two, Monteith and Knowlton, as we have another caution. It looks like there's a car there. That might have been Carmen Sienna in that 96. Yep, now 1 lap down, having some issues in that number 96 machine. Matthew Kent also being scored 2 laps down. So quarter of the way, or halfway, I'm sorry, I can't do my math. I thought it was 100 laps. I was thinking 100 miles. Oh, that's that Georgia math coming out right there. So we are right at halfway here. Sorry about that. And Monteith looks like the car to beat. Connor Knowlton was definitely close, but just couldn't quite get there. Cody Pannell in 3rd, Joshua Gaiman now in 4th, Jeremy Briault in 5th, John Smeal 6th, the 29 in 7th, Brandon Fairplace in 8th, David Smeal 9th, and Barr in 10th, Dale Markowski 11th, Carmen Sienna 12th, 1 lap down, Matthew Kent 13th, 2 laps down. And I do believe that if they're using the same rule as last year, you are able to get, oh, look at this car, look at Joshua Gaiman's car, bouncing up and down. Not sure what was going on there, but hopefully that's just a glitch. I don't know. I do believe they get their laps back up to 1 lap down. Again, not sure if they're doing that this year. We'll get clarification on that later on and let you know. But the lights on the pace truck are off. We're getting ready to go back green flag racing here at Volusia. Connor Knowlton and the 99 of Monteith, your front row. Cody Pannell in 3rd, Joshua Gaiman in 4th, John Smeal 5th, and Jeremy Briault in 6th. Here we go, going green flag racing once again, over halfway, sorry, as the 99 gets another great restart. Connor Knowlton in 2nd, Cody Pannell in 3rd. Is going to go up in front of Joshua Gaiman. Gaiman's going to undercut him. Going to have that position on the inside, but can he make it stick? He does a pretty good job, as we got one around. believe that was David Smeal. Not sure if that's going to throw the caution or not. We're still green flag racing as is. Connor Knowlton right on top of that 99 machine. Cody Pannell trying to make that top line work, and he's been able to do it so far, but can he finish it here as he's got Jeremy Briault right behind him. Really good racing up here in this top 5. Lap 30 of 50. Coming about 20 to go here. Oh, Joshua Gaiman right in front of Cody Pannell. Gaiman's going to get the spot here. Coming to lap 32 of 50. New Joshua. Oh, Smeal gets loose. He's going to save it, but come right up in front of, I believe that was the 02 of Barr. They're trying to still wreck. Hadn't done it yet. Now Jeremy's trying to go around Cody on the inside. That's for 4th place as we look at John Smeal battling with the 02 of Barr. Jeremy did not make the pass though. Cody's still trying to make that outside line work. And he's been able to so far, but just not quite enough to make the pass on Jeremy, but I think he's got him here. And look at Brandon Fetterplace in 6th. Saw him running back in 13th as now Dale Markowski in 13th, 3 laps down. Unfortunate night for Dale Markowski. Cody has made the pass on Jeremy and now trying to make the pass on Joshua Gaiman. And that's for 3rd place, ladies and gentlemen. As Fetterplace, Smeal, and David Smeal. So a Smeal Fetterplace sandwich, so to speak, here. Cody is, I tell you what, Cody is making that outside line work as we got one in the outside wall. I believe that is the 29 of Ditalante. And Cody passes Joshua Gaiman. Joshua Gaiman maybe saving his tires here. Kind of interested to see if he can make up some time at the end of this thing. As you see, he sends it in on the inside, but just can't quite make it stick. Oh, he does. I think he cleared Cody. He did. He cleared him, but Cody's coming back on the outside. Jeremy right there, too. And Monteith and Connor Knowlton have pretty much pulled away as John Smeal gets loose. Makes contact with Barr in the 02. Jeremy Briault, Joshua Gaiman, Cody Pannell, all 3 just really battling as they go by Carmen Sienna, who goes 2 laps down. Still a very good run by her, running 11th right now. Oh, and Cody wrecks it. Oh, no. Oh. That's going to be a caution, I would think. Yep, caution, the 28. 28 got Carmen Sienna in the process. That thing is broken. Very, very broken. As we will have 8 laps to go here. Oh, I looked at the YouTube chat. I mispronounced your name, and I'm so sorry. That's why we do. We learn. So I wasn't even close. It's D talent. D talent. So we're learning here. All right. I'm from Georgia. I don't know very many big words, so some of y'all's names are tricky. But what a great race so far. Coming to lap 44 of 50. You can see these SRX cars do not like this slow pace under caution. You can see them kind of bouncing around. See there, 15 of David Smil. You kind of hit the gas and they just kind of start bouncing. I appreciate all y'all tuning in tonight. We'll have it dialed in for y'all next week for sure. Had to learn a whole new system tonight, so I'm definitely learning, but loving every minute of it. This is a great experience for me to be here, a part of ABN Studios, being a lead broadcaster for my first ever race for ABN Studios. So I am extremely pumped to be able to call these races for the rest of the year, and hopefully everybody is enjoying the race, and we're going to put on some great racing for the rest of the year. But right now, pace truck's off. We're going green. Green flag in the air. The 99 gets a great restart. Connor Knowlton, he's going to go low. He's going to make some contact. Everybody's still going in the right direction right now. Joshua Gaiman now battling with Jeremy. Everybody's getting impatient. Lap 45 of 50 coming to 46 of 55 to go. Top 5, 6 are under a blanket right now. Joshua Gaiman trying to make that middle line work, which is kind of a different line than we've seen. Cody Pannell now back in 9th, unfortunately, after his issues that last caution. This is a race 3 wide almost going into turn 3. Joshua Gaiman all the way on the outside. Jeremy Briault now in 3rd. David Smil Jr. going just up just a little bit. But right now the 99 of Monteith, class of the field so far. Connor Knowlton right there with him, but just can't quite make it work. 3 laps remaining here, coming to 2 to go here at Volusia. Connor Knowlton giving it everything he's got, but just not quite enough. Will he send it in there here as we're coming to the white flag? Presented by Smil Racing Designs. Final lap here at Volusia. Joshua Gaiman falls way back to 5th now. He's going to try and make a move, but Monteith is going to get the win. Connor Knowlton's going to come home in 2nd. Jeremy Briault comes home in 3rd. David Smil in 4th, and Joshua Gaiman in 5th as the fireworks fly here at Volusia Speedway Park. What a great race. What a great finish. Very quick race there. A lot of fun. As the 99 stops there, getting ready to celebrate. So we'll try this out here and see. If we take a look at our standings. Oh, that is not the standings. We want the results. There we go. So the ARCS Volusia 100 here at Volusia Speedway. Logan Monteith gets the victory, started in 5th. 2nd place goes to Connor Knowlton. 3rd to Jeremy Briault. 4th to David Smil Jr. 5th to Joshua Gaiman. 6th to Brandon Fetterplace. 7th to Jimmy Barr. 8th to John Smil. 9th to Cody Pannell. 10th to Tyler DeTalent. 11th to Matthew Kent. 12th to Dale Markowski, and Carmen Sienna comes home in 13th. So that is the official results here as you can see there where everyone finished and where everyone started. As is tradition here for SRX, they always have a little fun after the race, do a little demolition derby. Last man or girl standing is kind of a second victor here. So we'll watch this here as we'll get ready to do our top 3 interviews here in just a moment. Stay tuned. We'll have your top 3 here, podium finishers here on ABN Studios. All right, welcome back here to our podium interviews. Let's see if we can't get a word with our 3rd place finisher. Bring him in here in just a second. Here we go. 3rd place finisher, Jeremy Brialt. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, what a race. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, I sucked in the heats. I sucked in the warm up because on purpose, but I sucked. I sucked at the beginning of the race. I almost wrecked on lap 1. Almost killed it, and then magically, my broken pedals decide to not be as broken as they usually are. So I came home 3rd.
Hey man, good race. I mean, you started 9th and end up on the podium, so not a bad night. I mean, how was the track? What did it feel like? Was it loose? Was it a little slippery? How was the track for you?
I mean, the track was perfect. I mean, for as many cars as we had running out there, and we are all basically running the same 3 lanes, it was perfect. I mean, you could run anywhere, and I mean, only towards the end there, that's when like the top started to get favored because I started making up spots on the top, and but yeah, it was a lot of fun. We need to. I guess I need to do dirt more because I suck at asphalt now. I can't race for anything on asphalt, so I better do dirt from here on out.
Hey, you got a 3rd place, so it worked out for you. So, all right, well, the floor is yours. You got anybody you want to shout out? Go for it.
First of all, we got to thank John Smeal for making this awesome paint scheme. He does the best paint schemes out there, so go check him out. And I don't have any more sponsors because I suck still. So thanks for putting on the broadcast, Ryan, producer,
Yeah,
and commentator. So thank you.
no problem. Hey, we're working out some kinks, but we'll get there.
All right. Well, thank you, man.
All right, see you, bud. All right, that was our 3rd place finisher, Jeremy Brialt. Let's get our 2nd place finisher, Connor Knowlton, up in here. Connor Knowlton, this is Ryan Pannell in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Man, I tell you what, you almost had it. You were right there, just not quite enough there at the end. Walk us through your race. How'd you do? How was the race? I mean, it looked fun.
Honestly, I've played this game enough. I don't really sweat very much when I play this game. I have an idea of what each car is gonna do. Man, I was working the wheel. There were a couple times I went into one, caught the slick, and I was full lock trying to keep it from spinning. I tell you what, that was a workout.
Yeah, you almost had it there at the end. You obviously it looked like Monteith was, he had really good restarts. I mean, what were you trying to do to try and get a little bit better restart, or was he just that good?
He had really good restarts. He was able to just build up enough of a gap, and honestly, my goal was just to cover off third to make sure that it was just me and him racing for it. And I noticed that like on those restarts, he would be entering low just because of how the double file would work. So my goal was just to carry enough momentum up high, maybe try and cross him over. I had enough of momentum a couple times to poke a nose in, but not enough to really, make myself really be in there without using them up too much. So honestly, it just became a chess match of trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work, and wait for a mistake and then kind of pounce. But he was consistent all night, and he didn't make any mistakes and didn't give me any room to make a move on him.
Yeah, well, we saw a lot of people, kind of doing that dive bomb into the corner. I mean, that seemed like the only way really you could pass. I mean, was there another way to make passes, or was that kind of the way to go?
Well, I mean, through the heats, and especially the consi, a lot of the field was jumbled up, so a lot of the passes from me came from just kind of working the top, being confident that I know how to get around the track. I made a lot of moves on the top, and actually towards the end there, that middle groove started to open up. I just ran out of time to kind of figure it out and make it work. But I was closing in some ground, and I think if I had maybe another 10 or so laps, I probably would have had him up top. For the most of the evening, it was really just down low. And I feel like with 3 and 4, the way that the corner kind of closes off the radius, you just really had to get a good run through 1 and 2, just kind of stick a nose in underneath and, you know, just be low and try and get around them because going up top, it was really hard to make something happen. So you just had to be lower than the guy.
Gotcha. Well, still, you start second, finish second, so not a bad night overall. We'll throw it over to you. Anybody you want to shout out? Floor's yours.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to EPI, JTT Edits, um, and all the guys back at the shop, getting this thing polished up and re-welding on some clips from last year's demo derbies.
Absolutely. Well, good race, buddy, and we'll let you go enjoy your second place finish, and maybe we'll talk to you next week.
Hopefully. Thank you very much.
All right, see you, bud. All right, that was our second place finisher, Connor Knowlton. Now we'll talk to our race winner, Logan Monteith. Logan, this is Ryan Pannell in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, first of all, how do you say your last name? Is it Monteith?
Yep.
Oh, I nailed it. I nailed it. Well, awesome race, man. You get the victory. Walk us through your race. I mean, pretty much led most of the race. You started fifth, but got up front and pretty much stayed there. How was your race tonight?
Pretty good. Early on, you can really move, and then for a while there, it just got locked to the bottom for the fast lane, and I think the top was starting to come there because I saw my mirror. Saw Connor was starting to slowly gain the last few laps when he was around the top there.
Absolutely, yeah. But I mean, your restarts were just great all night. I mean, I watched it. You just had really good restarts. Was that just good timing, or you know when to go to kind of catch them off guard?
Um, I I mean, it's easy to catch everybody off guard when you're the leader. I mean, everyone's basically at your mercy there, so you just
Yeah,
have a huge advantage.
absolutely. Well, great race, man. And if you have anybody you want to shout out, floor is yours.
Thanks to, I guess, all the ARCS sponsors and everything that makes everything happen. Thank you for broadcasting, and thanks for ARC admins for putting this on.
Absolutely, man. Well, good race and good win. Enjoy that victory, and maybe we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.
All right, see you, bud. All right, that was our race winner, Logan Monteith. Started fifth, ended up in first place. We will walk through the results one last time here. Logan Monteith gets the win. Connor Knowlton in second. Jeremy Brialt rounds out your podium. David Smil Jr. comes home in fourth. Joshua Gaiman in fifth. Brandon Fetterplace in sixth. Jimmy Barr in seventh. John Smil comes home in eighth. Cody Pannell in 9th after starting on the pole. Tyler DeTalent in 10th. Matthew Kent comes home in 11th. Dale Markowski in 12th. And Carmen Sienna rounds out the field in 13th position. So there you go. That was a lot of fun here tonight. Worked through a couple little kinks, but that's all right. We figured it out as we went, and we'll make it better. Make it better next week. So appreciate y'all watching. Thank y'all for tuning in here on ABN Studios live on YouTube. It was an absolute blast. Thank y'all for just being a part of it. ARCS has really grown over the years, and to be able to be a part of ABN Studios as a lead broadcaster means a lot to me. So thank y'all for being a part of this. Again, it'll only get better as the year goes on. Me and Smil are gonna do some work to recruit and get some new drivers out there on the track as well. But great first race, and we'll see y'all next week. It's going to be a blast. So next week it'll be a little bit earlier. We had to push this one back because we finished up our ARCS Fast Friday Xfinity Series, which yours truly got the championship in that bad boy. So that was pretty cool. But next week we will tune this thing in. We'll dial it in. Get y'all a really great race with some different camera angles and stuff like that. So thank y'all for being patient with me, learning, like I said, as I go. But had an absolute blast. Was a great race. And we'll see y'all next week. Till we talk to you then, make sure you stay on that loud pedal.